Who will be crowned this week's unluckiest dater?
Ooh. I don't know if you want that title.
We're just minutes away from a brand new Battle of the Tinder Dates, and we've always said the prize for the winner is bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
But I'm happy to announce we have a special prize for today's champion.
Oh, cool. What?
A year's supply of extra absorbent tissue paper
Okay.
that you can use to cry into or do whatever you want into.
Let's not open it up.
It's half ply, so whatever you do, be gentle. Who will claim the prize? You'll find out in a brand new Battle of the Tinder Dates coming up at 7:10.
Two hopeless daters.
One dating app that dares you to swipe right.
The question is,
Whose love life is more tragic?
it's Battle of the Tinder Dates.
It's the dating game show that encourages you to ask yourself, WWSD, what would Snooki do? That's the type of decision-making we need for Battle of the Tinder Dates, where two of our listeners go head-to-head to find out whose dating life is the most tragic. We're going to explain the rules in just a second, but first, let's meet today's contestants. In this corner, her ideal first date is to get tipsy with a foreign dignitary and accidentally leak confidential secrets of national security to them over a late-night burrito.
Wow.
Meet Treason Eden.
Hey, everybody.
That's how World War I started.
Thank you for
Because
that,
of a
Eden.
burrito.
And in the other corner, she challenges you to name any car that she hasn't twerked on top of or thrown up inside of.
Oh.
And trust me, you're not going to be able to do it. That's why they call her Party Carly.
Yeah, Carly. Maybe you could give Alexis a recommendation on what cleaner to use.
For real.
But here's how the game works. One contestant's going to start by telling one of their worst dating stories. Then the other will try and counter with a nightmare story of their own. We're going to go back and forth for 3 rounds here, and then afterwards we will declare a winner. We're going to kick things off first with Treason Eden. Go.
Okay, so I had a date with a guy who was like a finance bro type.
Okay.
He was going off about crypto and how I should invest.
Right.
And I forget the name, maybe llama coin or alpaca coin. I don't know, something dumb.
Oh, sounds legit.
It's like you could just put any animal in front of coin and then it probably actually exists.
Seriously.
So I was like, sure. And he showed me how to set up an account, and I bought some.
Oh, no.
Well, 5 days later, it shot up in value. And
Oh.
instead of owning $200 worth, I owned $2,000.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Congrats.
I-
You better sell
How is
right
this?
away.
How is this
Yeah.
a bad date?
This is amazing.
Well, the thing is, I texted him to thank him, and he said he just bought an island. So good luck with life, and he'll never see me again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I still don't feel sorry for you, though.
That's why it's called Llama Coin Island. I got it.
Oh, you been there? Maybe you got an invite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and him are bros. Let's go over to Carly. Can you hit back?
Yeah, so a guy and I actually went to this seafood place, and I ordered crab, and when my crab came out, he started complaining about he hated the smell of seafood.
Why would you
So
go there
he-
then?
Yeah.
Did he pick the restaurant?
Right? Yeah, it was crazy. So he actually takes out an entire bottle of cologne out of his pocket
Oh, no.
and sprays it all over himself until the whole bottle is gone.
Yikes.
Bro.
Oh, I have a
I
headache.
sat there in this smell of Abercrombie cologne and seafood all night. It was awful.
Abercrombie, he has the good stuff.
More like I'm crabby.
Yeah, totally.
It's round 2. Eden, we're back to you.
All right, well, I met a guy who works at a museum, and he told me he was going to sneak me in one night for our date.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
That sounds romantic.
That's
So it
fun.
sounds fun, but when I get there, he kept joking about the dinosaur exhibit and if I wanted to look at his bone.
Oh.
Really?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
really funny.
He
I
should
wanted
work
this-
on this show.
No, you guys don't get it. He's not talking about the dinosaur.
yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. I just thought he was going to be classy because he actually worked at a museum.
Oh, no.
But at one point, he said he had to use the restroom, so I was waiting, and then he came out dressed as a caveman and yelled, "My name's Dave, me want hump."
Oh, my God. That's a line.
Why?
Yeah, that's a line.
Why do I know this guy?
Wait a minute. You humped him too?
Interesting. We're just going to move on to
Okay.
Carly. Carly,
All right, Fred Flintstone.
what do you got?
A guy and I were out at the bars, and as the night ended, he said he'd order me an Uber home.
That's nice.
So I got, yeah, it was really nice.
Good.
So the car got there, and I got in, but he got in right after me.
Oh.
Oh.
And That's when he introduced me to his mom and dad, who were in the front seat.
No way.
Wait, he didn't get an Uber? He called his mom and dad to come pick you up?
Or maybe it was Uber Share.
Yeah, they explained that their son had been laid off recently, so they had been driving him around to ease the financial strain he's going through.
Oh,
And
poor guy.
it gets worse.
No.
It gets worse. They looked at him and said, Matthew, is she going to her house or spending the night with us?
Oh, damn. These are cool parents.
Like they even have to ask. You're going back to their place. It's time for the third and final round. Eden, we need your best story.
Okay, well, a guy and I got some food from a food truck by a park, and then we went on a walk, and a raccoon kept coming up to us.
No.
It wasn't paying any attention to me, but it started making weird noise and almost attacking my date.
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Why?
That's scary.
Because he's moving in on the raccoon's girl, man. The raccoon's jealous.
You called dibs?
Yeah.
Raccoon crush.
That's when he apologized, and he finally admitted that he had stuffed raw chicken breast down his pants to look bigger.
Whoa!
Raw
Oh my
chicken?
God!
Let's
That
go
is
with a cooked filet.
So unsanitary. Can you get salmonella down there? I don't know. Don't ask.
Carly, this is your last chance.
Oh
Go.
my God.
So my date came to my house, and he brought me this huge bouquet of flowers.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Finally, a nice guy that you're out with.
Yeah, and so it wasn't until after the date when my 80-year-old neighbor came by and said, "Come with me."
What?
And I followed her to the retirement center across the street.
Okay.
A bunch of the seniors and a couple of nurses were holding down my date on a gurney.
What?
Why?
Turns out they had a video of him coming into the facility and taking all of the flowers from the front desk area.
Oh! Resourceful, though.
He knows where to go.
I was more ashamed he couldn't fight off the seniors.
Oh, my God. They got him there.
It's kind of sad. There's the final bell. That means
Man.
match is over. We need to score this one. Alexis,
That's
who wins
hard.
today?
I'm going to do Carly for the senior Steeler guy
Really?
that you just said.
We got one for Carly.
I'm sorry. I can't get over raw chicken in the pants.
Oh,
I give it
that's
to
true.
Eden.
Ooh, we're tied
no,
up,
it's down to
Jose.
me.
You got the decision maker. Who's it going to be?
I'm going with raw chicken pants surprise Eden.
Congratulations, Treason Eden. Even
Oh my God.
Alexis is jealous of what a train wreck your dating life is, and you should be proud of
For
that.
real.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm happy I won, but I hope my dating life gets better.
Yeah, we do too.
No, I hope not. I
Yeah.
want you back on the show for more of these stories.
Okay.
That's Battle of the Tinder Dates. We got your phone tap coming up next.